Hello, welcome back to Investment Foundations. I'm Julian Vargas, CFA and your investment expert. Today we are going to talk about correlation. This is a really important measurement in order to understand how two investments are related to each other. So, let's start. So we say that two investments are positive correlated when they tend to move in the same direction, or in opposite directions if they are negative correlated. It would be easier to understand graphically what does it mean to have a positive, negative, or a zero correlation. Here, on the vertical axis, we will draw the returns of ETF A, and the horizontal axis, the returns of ETF B. We are going to assume for this example 5 years of returns, and each observation will correspond to the return observed in the same year for both ETFs. In the first year, we observed that ETF A had a return of 2% and B same of 2%. Then after that, we saw an increase and the ETF A had a return of 8% while ETF B had a return of 6%. On our third year, we'll assume that both ETF had a return of approximately 1%. On our fourth year, ETF A will have a return of 7% and ETF B of 10%. And finally, for our last year in this example, ETF A will be having a return of 4% and ETF B also of 5%. We will put all the dots here graphically. As you can see here, we start seeing a trend, and every time that ETF A returns are increasing, ETF B returns are increasing as well. So this is what we call a positive correlation. And now we will repeat the same procedure for our second chart till we have our 5 points of data. Remember, we are going to graphic each point corresponding to the same time of period of its return. Here we see a different trend, and that is going downwards. Whenever ETF C is decreasing its return, ETF D is increasing. So that's why we have like this negative slope. This is what we call negative correlation, because when one investment is going down, the other one is going upwards, and vice versa. Now, if we want to calculate the correlation, we will use the Excel formula CORREL, just till the L. It comes from correlation. And here we put two series of historical returns. With that, we will get a number between -1 and 1. -1 meaning perfect negative correlation, and +1 a perfect positive correlation. Numbers that are going to be close to 0 will symbolize no correlation or a pretty weak one. We will see in next lessons how this measurement is going to help us to determine if our portfolio is well diversified or not. For now, let's recap here. Correlation will be the measurement that tells you how strongly two investments move in the same direction. If you get numbers around +1, that means that both investments tend to move in the same direction. On the contrary, correlations around -1 will indicate opposite moving directions. If you get correlations that are around 0, that would mean that there's no significant relationship between those two investments. And there you have it, correlation. And now that you know how to calculate it and you know what does it mean, I hope you start using it in all of your investments to calculate and to understand how diversified your portfolio really is. Thanks for watching, and if you increase your financial literacy a little bit, just hit it a like, leave a comment, follow for more, and see you in the next lesson.